We as the church family have entered a new season. And that means you've entered. In fact, we've already been in it, but we may not even have been aware of it. But I'm becoming more aware of it, and I want you to become aware of it because I want you to connect your faith with what God is doing in this time, and I want you to be mindful of divine moments in your life. I want you to be mindful of what God is doing. Don't take for granted those divine connections. Don't take for granted those divine opportunities. Don't take granted for that favor that God puts on your life, doors that he opens for you, opportunities that open up. You think it's a new job, but it might be a divine opportunity because you're going to connect and do something great in the future. Don't take for granted that a child is born in your life. You have a child, you have a grandchild. Something's going on. Don't take for granted the new things that God's doing. Don't take for granted the things that are shifting your life, that changing your life. Embrace the season. Know that God is at work and he's changing the times and season. He's going to redeem the time, kairos. For the days, chronos, are evil. He wants to redeem the time. So how do you redeem time? You pay attention. Number 2, you pray. You begin to pray into it. Say, God, I can tell you're doing something. I'm thankful for these divine moments. I'm thankful. I'm going to journal these moments. I'm going to keep an eye on them, and I'm going to pray them out because you're doing something. So what's God doing? He's going to redeem. Now, a season, by the way, is no set amount of time. In my case, I just shared a season with you on an assignment that was technically 12 years, but it was a decade where God could not do what he wanted to do in Alberta for a decade. But now he's going to do what he wants to do. Isn't that beautiful? Those leaders received it all. They declared it all. And I really sense the shift over Alberta. I'm so thankful because we have a lot of Albertans that are part of our online family. And they don't all wear cowboy boots and cowboy hats. I just want you to know. Some of them do, right? We love you, Alberta. We've always prayed for you and believed, and we're so thankful to God that great things are going to happen. Your economy is going to shift. You're going to see a shift in your government. You're going to see a shift in a lot of things in your province. Oh, yeah, I know. People have said certain things, but I want you to know there's a God who changes the times and seasons. And God is already changing the times and seasons over Alberta. And he's aligning that province with his alignment and plan for the nation of Canada. Canada's greatest days are ahead of us. We are a nation destined for greatness. There's going to be a move of God in this nation. It's going to begin in the West Coast. It's going to go pour into the South. It's going to go all the way to the East Coast, and it's going to go over the Atlantic into Europe. It's going to go over the Pacific into Asia. There's going to be a move of God that's going to begin in the West Coast, and it's going to meet up with a move of God that's going to begin in Australia and South Africa. And these things are going to converge all over the world. South Africa, get ready. Australia, get ready. Canada, get ready. We're living in some of the greatest times we ever had. It's going to go all over the world. It's going to go all over the Indian continent. You're going to see God move. Amen. How many can receive that this morning? Amen. Can you receive that this morning? Okay, good.